What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking an updated look at the upcoming Jordan 4 Lakeshow. This is the God Killer batch from Kickwho. Before we get into them, I want to remind you that this video and all the content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you haven't already, guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. Be sure to comment as well. Very helpful. You can also then follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have all that in the description of the video. Guys, I really appreciate all the support. Let's take a look at these upcoming 4s. So if you keep up with my channel, thanks so much and welcome back. You know that I've reviewed this shoe multiple times. I got the first couple batches that were very nice, but turned out not being correct. The shade of purple was a little bit different, and then it had that icy blue outsole as opposed to this new, more smoky look. Then I got the updated GX batch, which looked to be spot on. I actually kept these for myself, and then now the God Killer batch is out, so pick these up in a size 14 for my son. Again, these are from Kickwho. Let me show you their information right there. That'll all be in the description, including that discount code kvegas. Be sure to use that. I really appreciate it. And let's see how they did with these upcoming 4s. So of course you got your Jordan 4 outsole, solid rubber at the heel and your stars. That center portion is that kind of smoky, semi-translucent. We have already had them on foot for the on-foot shots and to make sure they fit properly. So if you see stuff like that, that's why. Solid rubber here in the inset with that yellow Nike branding. Stars look good. Not a lot to talk about there. Semi-gloss paint finish on our midsole, and you do have the yellow air unit exposed, of course, in the heel. Medial side, pretty clean as far as the paint job. I do see a few glue spots here and there. It'd be very easy to see with a black midsole and then this dark upper. So it's there, not too bad, but I do try to point out what I see. This line right here, something I always look for if there is a color change between like the stars and the rest of the outsole. And this is a nice crisp line, well defined, as is the stitching. So very happy with that. Now, as I mentioned, guys, these are the God Killer batch, and for fit and comfort, never have had a God Killer that did not fit like retail, and that holds true here. Again, these are a men's size 14, which I'm a 13, but these are for my son. Already had him do the on-foot shots ahead of time, just to make sure they did fit. Plus, I mean, I could compare it to my 13 and see if they were a true size 14. And then comfort-wise, this pair I think is very comfortable on foot. I've already worn mine a ton. Number one, it comes with a Dream Cell insole, which is my favorite for Jordan retros. But then I think some of these newer SB shaped Jordan 4s, the shape is better, particularly, and this is maybe just for me, but I don't feel like it hits my pinky toe like the other shape did. And then the padding on the tongue, this nice, really plush padding, really kind of feels like it hugs the upper of your foot in a good way. I mean, just more comfortable. Not long ago I did some reviews on some older model Jordan 4s, and when I did the on-foot shot of them, I hadn't worn those in a while, and it was just, I couldn't believe, you know, how much of a difference there is now with these. Now, I'm not saying these are great for like all-day comfort. This is not like a pair of New Balances or something, but for a Jordan 4, it's pretty comfortable on foot. Now the upper of the shoe is covered again in this darker shade of purple than the original mock-ups were. It's almost like a bluish purple if you haven't seen it in person. And it is a nice nubuck that does show some movement to it. I hope that is showing up for you on camera. Of course, you do have that SB shape, so the more tapered toe box, and that looks really good. Again, going back and reviewing some of these older models and the boxy toe box that we used to get, I mean, it was almost like a 90-degree angle, and now you get this nice tapered look. You got a little widow's peak there. Again, movement on our nubuck, and bounce back, no problem at all. You got this black netting over top of the purple mesh, black laces on this one, and then your flight script in white with the yellow Jumpman on the patch. He's got his fingers and his shoelaces. Nubuck is great on this one, and it is the OG style tongues. You do have that padding tucked behind the nubuck for that cleaner look. Again, that padding super plush, feels really good against your foot. Got the Air Jordan tag stitched in upside down, of course, and then there is that black hit on the sock liner, yellow on the insole. I did remove that insole from the other shoe, so we'll see it here in a little bit. You got your gray lace crowns with the extra holes punched through, and of course the smaller netting patch for that new SB shape. Stitching under the wing is just fine. And then one of my favorite aspects of the shoe, that Nike Air on the back. I love that. I hope that we continue to get this even on non-OG colorways. I just think it looks better than the Jumpman. I'm an OG guy, so I love to see that Nike Air. And on this one, guys, it is speckled across not only the Nike Air, but the entire tab. I think you can see the way the light's hitting, you can see those speckles, but the Nike Air looks great. And the tab is a more soft tab that does bounce back. Medial side, just a mirror image of the lateral. Again, you can see that nice tapered toe box from that angle. Everything looks to be on point. Let's go ahead and bring in the left one. And of course, right away, you can see the left one does come with that Nike Air hang tag, kind of that frosted black with the yellow branding. Back of these looks to line up just fine. Don't see any issues there. I'm gonna give you another shot of that Nike Air with the speckling on it. You can see that stitching goes right up the center, and it is a good thick cut of material they use all the way around. There is a closer shot of that frosted hang tag, air unit, and let's just check everything out. Again, clean paint job, nice crisp lines going from that black to the white, more of an off-white actually. And outsole on this one, line around the stars, nice and crisp. And then there's another shot of our Jumpman on our flight patch. Let's go ahead and get the light going, and we will take a look at the strobel for this one. You do have the white strobel with the extra threading taped down. You can see there are elastic bands there on both sides of the tongue, and thankfully the size tag is right here as opposed to some of them that have it down there. And you can see again, these are a men's size 14, and they do fit comfortably, true to size. These are going to come with some regular tissue paper inside, and then our insole, as we discussed, was the Dream Cell yellow with the Nike Air branding, and of course it is for the correct size men's 14. So the shoes, I mean, look great. Again, there are, I mean, you can see a glue spot here and there. That's something that, you know, in your QC pics, you can always zoom in to see if you can see that. That's something I normally don't zoom in too carefully, because all in all, I think they look great, and it's hard to nitpick over stuff like that the way retail is anymore. So let's take a look at the box. So this is one of the retros that is going to come with the Face Man box from years ago, bringing it back for 2026. So you got that design on the top of the lid, Jumpman there, just black all the way around pretty much. And then our box label on this one is going to be Air Jordan 4 Retro. We got Imperial Purple and Multicolor. Men's 14, inside you just have the white look in the box. You do have that cement print tissue paper, and then there is a anti-mold sticker there on the back side of the box, opposite of your box label. As you can see, as per usual, guys, Kickwho did a great job protecting this box, and this is an oversized box anyway, and then on top of that, it's a men's 14, so even larger than that. So always appreciate it when they take that extra step to get not only the shoes to me in good shape, but the box also. So I want to give a shout out to them for that. But the shoes look great. I don't have any complaints at all. Again, I mean, these aren't for me, but just in general, I think they look really, really good. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of the Air Jordan 4 Lakeshow, the God Killer batch from Kickwho. I hope that you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Is this going to be a cop or a drop? Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.